Hey guys, it's August 6th. I'm Chris.
I'm Mike.
And our first story is pretty fun. It's Jerry Jones apparently still knows how to party. He's a few photos leaked online yesterday. He's with a couple girls, he's groping them, they're kind of pretending to get sexy time with him.
You really just have to take a close look at these photos. Like Chris describing it is good, but that won't do it justice. It is as creepy as it sounds and then some.
Now, the only problem with this really, in my mind, is the fact that he has a wife who he's been with for about 50 years.
That's your only problem?
Well, he's a very rich man. He enjoys the company of women. We see that time and time again. It's a little gross when you look at the photos.
Yeah, but no, that's the only thing he's done wrong there is that he's married.
Well, yeah. It's.
And where do these photos come from?
Well, and it looks like they're in a bathroom. It's a little weird when just take a look.
You've never gone to the bathroom with a woman before?
Not 3 women and a camera, but.
Sounds like the name of a great movie.
Now the weird part is where these photos came from. They apparently leaked from some guy on Twitter who seems to be a little bit off. In his tweets, he tagged Taylor Swift, Adele, Cheech and Chong.
He tagged Taylor Swift and Adele. I'm going to start doing that in all my photos that I post. I'm going to tag Taylor Swift and Adele in my. Why? Who is this guy? Where did he come from? Was he there?
No, he wasn't there. He got the photos from a third party. He's apparently some Dallas guy who loves going out. He used to party with a lot of, movers and shakers. But if you look at his YouTube channel, he also thinks he's solved the mystery of pi, which I don't think is a mystery. And he also thinks he can drive literally forever while holding his pee if he goes in circles.
Well, holding his pee in a cup?
No, in his...
Because I could do that. I could drive in a circle holding pee in a cup. You mean he thinks he can just by driving in circles not urinate forever?
Yes.
Is that connected to solving the unsolvable pi?
Yes, it has to do with
energy. It's all together.
Energy. It's a very bizarre story, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more that comes out in the next few days.
I have so many more questions, but we've got to move on. So feel free to put yours in the comments below because this is worthy of conversation.
A more heartwarming story is a man got trapped in between a subway car and a platform this morning in Australia.
That is not heartwarming.
Everybody got off the train, pushed the train so he could escape.
Pushed the train?
Pushed the train, like they were all,
Do you have any idea how many people it took to push the train?
It was hundreds.
Hundreds of people, and man lived.
And man lived. I think he's perfectly fine. Maybe a few bruises or something, but... That
is the type of story. Every once in a while you get one that just redeems a little faith.
Seeing everybody working together like that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
What are your thoughts on Weird Al? Do you like him?
I'm kind of indifferent to Weird Al. I mean, he had such a big placement in my youth with, Eat It and all the other causes.
Paradise.
I'm happy for him that he's having this big comeback, but I don't need him on my radar every single day.
Well, he is. There's a change.org petition going on right now, hoping that he will be the halftime performer at next year's Super Bowl.
I heard about that. Hey, change.org. I mean, come on now. You started off with so much promise. This is what it's resorted to, is Weird Al at the Super Bowl?
It's kind of funny. I would probably watch and enjoy it.
Well, you're going to be watching the Super Bowl, so you're not going to walk away if they said I was on the halftime show, although that would be pretty awesome.
If he did duets with some of the stars he's parodied,
for sure that will happen. That is 100% the way to go. But I mean, it's a gamble, right? Like he's popping right now, but is he going to be still in February?
Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Cool science. The ESA, Europe Space Agency, has sent a spaceship to a comet. Now, a comet's traveling around the sun. It's traveling like 55,000 kilometers an hour.
I think you just described the plot of Armageddon. Is that basically it? Ship flew and landed on essentially an asteroid?
Well, this cool Rosetta spacecraft is flying around. It catches up to the comet, and it's going to harpoon the comet and send a lander down.
Every time we have one of these science stories, I really feel we get closer and closer to when I watch a Michael Bay movie. I'm like, well, it's, I mean, this does happen. Not that there's going to be Ninja Turtles anytime soon. Well,
I think the coolest thing is that this is going to also be the plots for like Avatar and Aliens. It's all about mining in space, right?
Finding natural resources and stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. Between this and the Leaf story you gave me last week, I mean, my God, I can't keep up.
David Brent is coming back.
Wow, this is happy news. This is happy news.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais says the character is coming back in a movie. It's called Life on the Road, and it's going to be 10 years after The Office ended.
If if you ever saw the way the Christmas special ended from The Office, is you kind of see what life is like for David Brent when it's all come to an end and he's this delusional person that still thinks he's a bit of a celebrity. I'm already cringing imagining what it's going to be like.
Now, I love the US version of The Office, but the
Absolutely.
UK one has a special place in my heart. It was so painfully awkward.
It's where it all started. Just watch the clip of David Brent's dance scene in The Office over and over again. And Michael Scott did a lot of great things, but...
Now, can I ask you one question?
Just one.
To what extent do you agree, on a scale of 1 to 7, with 7 being you 100% agree, that you are a narcissist?
My head's gonna explode from this question. It's so layered, but I guess I'm gonna say I am 6.
You're a narcissist.
Well, I think I just explain. Why is that? Is that question the...
Well, everyone's always talking about narcissists today's society, you know, selfies, social media, all that type of thing. And generally, to find out if somebody is narcissistic, you have to do like a 40-question survey that takes half an hour to do. But turns out you just need to ask that one question. And if somebody basically agrees with it, saying, yes, I think I am a narcissist, turns out they're telling the truth. That's all you really need.
Well, are you a narcissist?
No, I'm a 2.
You're a 2.
I'm a 2.
It's very narcissistic of you to just give yourself a 2. I'm on to this whole thing.
Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.